I will start.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you all the hands-on practice session on AI tools. I would like to express my heartfully thanks to all presenter for coming forward voluntarily and contributing to this session. I hope this session become a great learning experience to everyone. Before starting this session, I want to tell about the last session, which was taken by Professor Surendranath Reddy, and he will discuss about some AI tool. The AI tool is DeepSeek GLM 5.0, Notebook LM, and TwinMind. To continuation the last session, this session is based on hands-on experience. So I do not take much more time, and I will first introduce our today first speaker, Professor Prashant sir, to tell about some AI tools, hands-on experience. So I welcome to you, Prashant sir, and over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Pransu sir and Satya sir, for giving this opportunity, first of all. Whatever I'm trying to present is just my experience, what I have gained from while teaching the mathematics. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So, is my screen is visible to you?
Yes, yes, visible. Yeah.
Yeah. So, AI for mathematics teaching will start from instant visualization to verifying the assignment design. So this is and AI is a powerful tool, and it has a flow and it needs research assistance. Okay. So this is my plan, which I'm trying to explain what AI can help with overcome with the coding cold started problem. So that means some teachers might not know the some programming language. So they are not able to produce the programming and visualizing the some graphs and all sort of things. So AI can help them to do this, generate a visual and abstract ideas. So whatever the abstract ideas are that you can through AI, you can make a plot and you can visualize that. Okay. Phrase and problem and bank. So you can create a bank of problems and assignments you can create and all sort of things. So, what must remain is the mathematical verification, uh, pedagogical judgmental, that has to be remain, course standard and ethics, and final authorities over correctness. So, correctness need to be checked all the times when we are using AI. So, we are not here to outsource the thinking. Okay, so I'm not saying that once you do the Python coding in AI, but you should learn basics of Python, how the some loops are running, and all sort of things is needed. Otherwise, it is difficult to go through it. Okay, so this is my just plan for this talk. I'll start with the some basic uh, concept, convert the abstract mathematics into Python visualization in classroom teaching. For example, in some problem, I want to demonstrate a directional field of some differential equation, how the solution curve is behave and how it is look like. And want to animated lecture graphics for that and students friendly explanation I need through this. So this is my goal. And uh, to do this, I'm just giving this prompt to the AI. So write a Python script using matplot. This is the name of the Python library. Visualize this differential equation dy by dx is x square minus y, and few solutions curve starting from 0, 0, this and this one. So this what AI has done here is my I have inputted input. So I just ready everything so my time will not be, wasted, and I can save the time and deliver more. That's why I have just keep ready everything. So this code I have put it in on ChatGPT. Okay, this prompt I have put it on ChatGPT and it's produced this Python code. I have opened the Colab and on Colab I pasted that Python code. Okay. Initially it was not like this. Okay. Then what I have did, I have just refined my
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir. Your only that prompt screen is visible. Your direction
What
field photo
other
is
things?
not visible.
Okay, okay, sorry. So I have to wait a minute. I have to share the entire screen.
Hmm. Hmm.
Why it is not showing? Entire screen I have shared, but why it is not? So let me
Right
share.
now, the screen is not even shared.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah. Now which screen prompt one is showing now? Now this one is showing
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
now
it's
this
showing. Yeah.
notebook is visible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
All of
ChatGPT.
them are
Yeah,
visible.
perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the prompt I have means given to the ChatGPT. Okay, and it produced this Python code. I copy this Python code and pasted on the column.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
and it produced me this graph, but after some modification. For example, I want these three solutions to be of a different color. So
Hmm.
I gave that prompt to produce this one in the different color. Plot the directional derivatives also, the directional field that which is represented by arrow. So
Hmm.
plot that one. That is also done by the same thing. Okay.
Yes.
Further, I just give them one more command to it and upgrade the tail spreading effect to look like the fluid motion. That means I want to know how this direction field is moving along its tangents and all sort of things. So these arrows are moving along with its tangents. So this is the actually this direction field is represented. So that output is also given by ChatGPT. I copy that one and
Hmm.
pasted here after some few modification.
Hmm.
And you can just see that this is the output I'll get. Animated video I'll have get. So this
Hmm.
is the way it will represent.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So this is a visualization without knowing the coding tool. I
Hmm.
can able to do this.
Hmm.
Okay. For example, I can stop here this one. If I want a smaller, means slower pace or reverse it, uh, loop. Okay. So
Hmm.
it gives me this type of output. Okay. So this is gives me a tail output, and another one is a complete code, that is this one. So it is also can be visualized in this manner. You are able to see this now.
Yes. Yes. We can able to see. Yeah. We are
Yeah.
able
So
to
this is done by completely done by Python. By giving a correct prompt, I can able to do this. I can visualize this directional field to the students. Okay. So this is the things which we have did. We can do this more if you
see.
have a more mathematical ideas.
Hmm. Hmm.
What is takeaway? Rapid visualization of a draft classroom explanation can be more easily adjust difficult level to that the student can visualize this very familiar manner. So this is the way you can and do not skip the generate the code. Okay, it generate the code. Respect the graph and verify mathematics before using in the class. So it has to be more. You have to verify. Otherwise, AI can generate fake
Hmm.
things. So
Hmm.
that is the most thing. Is AI can produce a confident but false reasoning. Okay, so false proof generation is needed means it can be generated. For example, you can ask the AI that every means prove that irrational numbers are countable.
Hmm.
So it might produce the wrong proof. Means
Hmm.
it trying to prove the things. This is I'm just giving you idea. Now the AI is powerful that it can give the statement is wrong and it give the correct proof and maybe it gives you a way of how to prove it. Okay, now it is that much advanced. You can suppose you can ask that give me current Riemann hypothesis citation for Patel's citation for 2024. So it gives me fake citation for the references. So that kind of things it can produce. Okay. This is another one is that can LaTeX can format with the match problem connect to real world context. Okay. So for that, for example, I want to suppose I'm teaching a linear algebra and I want to visualize the how students can relate the linear algebra to real life situation. Sometimes it is difficult to find out the problems. Okay. So this is the prompt I given to the chat GPT. So for example, this screen is visible, na second screen.
Yes, it's visible. Yeah.
Yeah. So this second prompt I have given, and with the I need a LaTeX code, and complete code is needed. So that is also given. So what is my prompt is saying I need to explain the eigenvalues and eigenvector with the real world problem and social media algorithm I need for the page rank. And I want a basic concept computational tool that student can do concept integration and higher order application if it is there. So that produce this code and copy this code and paste it in my uh, text editor. And this output is get done. So that I just open the output. If I can able to show that.
Yeah.
Okay. Minute.
No, this is a different paper.
Huh?
Graph theory one paper is.
Yeah,
No.
demo 2 output. Yeah, is this
Yeah,
visible?
yeah. Correct. Yeah, now it is.
So
Yeah.
this is the PDF. It can be produced eigenvalue and eigenvector and social media ranking. So the problem of ranking influence using PageRank model. So it's produced this transaction matrix and it's saying that what is this transaction matrix represent. And then it's trying to find out, means saying that rank, what is the eigenvector and eigenvalues for this. It's trying to prove one is eigenvector and so on, all sort of things it has produced in this manner. The same terminology I have used in my last year internal examination. So this is the internal examination paper that of graph theory that it is there. I have tried this questions, real world problems, question into the examination. For example, in the first problem is there, it says that road networks is modeled by a graph and each intersection connect with the even number of routes. That means I'm asking them to whether the Euler graphs, it is as a Euler tool or not. So the graph, when it's created, is Euler tool or so actually it is not because it's not mentioned, it is a connected. Okay, so that is I'm checking with this. So the second question was the university campus has 7 buildings, A, B, C, D, and pathway building from A. This is the pathway from building A to B, A to C, B to D, and so on. Wi-Fi router installed in the building provided the service that to building and all building directed connected to it. So I want the building should be directly connected to it. Find the minimum number of routers needed so that every building has Wi-Fi. So what actually I want to test that they need to find out what is the dominating number. Okay, that is my objective to test this. I want that the student can able to see this problem and apply whatever they have learned in graph theory, and they need to understand that dominating number should be applied here, and they need to find out. So this is the I have tested this in this examination, and most of the students have attempt and they give the answer. So, and in the classroom also, I have given this type of flavor when I'm teaching these concepts. Okay, so this is the things which I have tried last year examination.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll move to the presentation again. Yeah, presentation is visible now.
No, not yet. Yeah, now
Not
it
yet?
now came. Yeah, main problem prompt. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the demo 2 that I have presented. So now see, when we give the assignments and all sort of things, students basically use the AI definitely they will use AI. So can AI can include ethically in the coursework? These are my point of view. Maybe it can be ask AI to solve the problem. So we can ask the students. You can use AI and ask AI to give the solution of your problem. Submit AI's original response. Okay. Identify the mistakes and gaps. So AI will not produce complete detailed solutions. It will have some mistake. It has some gaps. So sometimes it just gives the vague arguments. Okay. So we have to ask the students what are the identify mistakes and gaps of this thing. Submit the correct work. That means you have to ask them what will be the correct situation. This flow is not there. This gap is there. So you can prove this. Okay. And reflect on AI did well and better. Okay. So this is the what I'm saying that can you produce the answer we are shifting to? Can you explain, verify, and define the answer? Okay. So this
Meaning
is
that you are giving a new evaluation procedure, right? One more
yeah,
evaluation
we are
procedure.
giving you a new means I'm trying to saying that we can do this way because they definitely use the AI in this manner. Okay? In
What
this
actually you are saying is that you give a problem and they solve it. They have their own solution and AI solve it. AI solution,
yes,
they'll compare and contrast. So
yes,
they will respond to you. They will give the outputs to you. One more way to evaluate the things. Yeah. Okay.
yes, definitely. You can means yeah.
Mm, mm,
What they have understood the concept clearly or not that we can test in this map.
mm, mm.
So this is final closing remarks. AI not replace the teacher, but teacher who can use AI thoughtfully will able to design faster, explain better, and assess smarter, and train the students think more critically.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
So this is the final what we have gone through. This it. That's it. Thank you very much. I hope I have means explained properly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can keep actually.
Yeah, thank you, Prashant sir. Really, you are giving a wonderful AI tool task about ChatGPT. You are telling about what is the pro and con of ChatGPT. Yeah, Satya sir.
No, 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 it's okay. Nothing. No, no. Any questions are there from the audience?
Yeah.
Mm.
Participants, if anyone have any question regarding this, you can raise your hand and ask the question.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rakesh,
Hello.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, Rakesh.
Yes, good evening, sir. Sir, I'm a research scholar, and how can we, sir, ethically use AI in our research work? I mean, can we, if I'm getting somewhere trouble to prove something, I have some statement and I have some set of information and I want to prove something, and can I, give the prompt that how can we, in this way, I mean, can we use the AI method, tools like
I
ChatGPT or
think
any other tools?
if you are asking me, I can means you can use it, but you have to check the correctness and the flow because sometimes AI, and as I
Yes,
already
sir.
told, so you have to check the correctness first of all. Okay, who can check?
So is it, yes, sir. But is it ethically correct or what? I mean,
Ethically, it is not because you are doing a research.
yes, sir. I mean, it will give me some way that this could be one of the technique to solve this.
Yeah, definitely it will tell.
Yes, sir.
Maybe it does not have answer. Barabar? Because it is a research problem, so it might happen that it does not have answer.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
If it has answer, it try to give the answer. And it is
Mhm.
also showing the way how you can do it. Or it is also can show you that where you can look it. Means which research paper you have to follow.
Sir, can you suggest me some applications which is better than ChatGPT for maths,
Deep
things?
DeepSeek is a better than Chat. Yeah, ChatGPT is basically for the generating Python code and what I have personalized when using the various this AI tools.
Yes, sir.
ChatGPT is best for the generating a code. If you want to generate some better code, you can use ChatGPT. If you want to use good images or poster, suppose you are using means you are having some conference and you want to produce a poster out, then
Yes, sir.
Google, what it says,
Gemini है.
Gemini is better. And if you want some mathematical thinking problem, then
Yes, sir.
DeepSeek is better.
Yeah, in the previous
Okay.
lecture, Sir gave GLM and many things actually. Please look at that video, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, means
Okay.
previous
S-
lecture
So,
video you have to visit.
lecture.
Yeah.
So explained very nicely in that.
Okay. How can I get that video, sir?
No, you can try. This is a second video. So first video, AI mathematicians, right? In curry leaf, you type, you will get it.
By
Okay.
the end
Thank
of
you,
the
sir.
session, I will post the link of the first video in this chat box.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
So even anyhow, see, you can get
And
proofs from different sources, right? You can get from those who are already solved. We can check. So at the end of the day, we need to check is somebody else done this work or not, right? That is very important. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we need to verify all of those, and but you can contact. You can. So there is a notebook LM. Sir explained in the previous session. So there you can give the sources and ask it to review it, and it will do. Notebook LM will also do several things. That last video you can verify. At the end of the
Thank you
day,
so much, sir.
you need to check things. Yeah, yourself. Yeah, right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Rakesh. Anyone other who want to ask question? Prashant sir, one question on my side, like if we are using generating code, Python codes, is there any thing which is not generated like Python code? Is there any problem come across you whenever you are using chat?
when we are generating Python code, sometimes it gives you error. For example, memory is overloading or taking the time. Then whatever the error comes, you can just copy that one and paste it into the chat GPT. It will produce a new code.
Okay.
So that is you can do that one. I'm not saying that every time you are getting success with means, but there are 90% chances that you can get the correct code.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Chaitanya?
Yes, so sir, one question I have that it has been observed recently by many people that the topmost paid versions of ChatGPT and Claude, etc., they are also able to generate their own research as well. They are successfully correctly proving new theorems, open problems, and they are far more faster than we humans. So what do you think will be the effect of that on our careers as a research student or as a researcher? How will that affect us?
In that, yeah, it is affect you. In that case, uh, see, I can just share my personal
Mm.
thought.
Mhm.
Recently, we have um, write one paper,
Mhm.
not paper but book chapter. Okay, so I'll
Mm.
just share that book chapter to you. In that, we have used AI, but we have mentioned.
Hmm.
Okay, and the paper is accepted right now in the book chapter. This 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 one. Okay. Is this screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Your PDF file is open.
No,
No, that
PDF
is
file
not
is not yet opened.
PDF is not yet open. No, wait a minute. Ah. So this is the myself and the two friend means two collaborator from Roma.
Mhm.
Okay. So we have just this paper is on weighted Sazas Mirakan operator. This is a book chapter and it is going to published in Springer. Uh, and in that we have produced this code, this graphs using AI. Okay.
Mhm.
All these graphs we have produced using AI, not research. Okay.
Mhm.
And what we have put it here in the, and I have not produced it, but this, the third person, third author, C did this. And what we have put it as a, in an enclosement that MC has used the ChatGPT and GI Hub in Visual Studio Code to help this coding, formatting, and describe the table and so on. Okay. So this is the I have used and the paper is say this book chapter is already accepted. So this is my personal experience that I have used.
Okay. Thank Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Anyone have any question? So there is no question. So first I would thank to Prashant sir, really sharing these aspects because lot of research scholar like thinking that they are using the AI and how they are like in their paper it will not reflect. So it is like real life. They are real life examples. I will share the paper detail. How can they acknowledgement about they are using the AI part in their paper to table and graph so on. So it will accept it. So thank you, sir, for giving such a experience with us. And so next, we would like to invite our next speaker, Chitkala ma'am. So welcome to ma'am.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
yeah, share your experience on AI. Yeah.
Okay.
Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to be here today. Unlike most of you, I am not into higher education yet. I am into school education for a very long time and have taught physics and mathematics at the school level. And so I'm just sharing some of the experiments of AI in education in our organization and at a personal level. Okay, so here, first of all, I would like to probably start with one interesting thing I did with Claude. Okay, as you can see the code here. Okay,
Yes.
create an app or a web page where the user can choose from the options under below fields to generate using AI engaging activities on foundational numeracy, because I'm running a program of on foundational numeracy across 5 states, and I wanted the field staff who will engage with the children and the teachers who will engage with the children to have access to good engaging activities to begin the sessions with. So instead of doing in-person training, which is not scalable, so I just experimented with Claude with this simple, simple prompt. Okay, classes and language, because we work with government schools, so bilingual is a necessary situation. And here, for example, I have used Kannada. And then concepts, number sense, addition, etc., general level, beginner, intermediary, proficient, all these things I have just given. And then I have been able to generate a very, after much iterations, I mean, to and fro interaction with the Claude, it has given me a very good, I've put conditions also, like the user should be able to use a password. So this customized, and I want the output on a dashboard. All that has been generated actually, but I am showing here just the app. Okay, wherein the student people can choose the grade and then select the language, English. If I put it under Kannada, the whole thing converts to Kannada. If I use English, it is in English. Bilingual, it will predominantly use English, but it will also give all the meaning in Kannada also. I would like to use English here so that all of you can understand. And then concept, and then sub-concept, okay. Multiplication, maybe, or let me say under multiplication as a repeated addition or something. Even if you leave it blank, it is okay. Intermediary level, duration 10 minutes, whether the focus area is oral practice, problem solving, vocabulary, or prerequisite drilling, group quizzing, whatever. So once I choose and say generate activity, it's able to generate the activity. I can regenerate it if the ideas are not interesting. And then once the activity is generated, I can copy paste, I can print, save text, I can do all that. So it is coming out, I mean, we have verified it on the field also, and it is coming out to be really relevant to the age group and to the content. In fact, in my prompt, I had also later told that give helpful links for videos and practice resources, and that also is being generated in a very relevant manner. So like when I have also used this to train the teachers, and the teachers have used similar prompting techniques to generate their own apps for personalized and differentiated instruction in their classrooms, and for generating practice materials on competitive exam training and scheduling competitive exam training, and creating dashboard using the usage data from these apps. So they are able to generate all those things just with the prompting. When I went further, a little more complicated version of help I needed for the students. At that time, okay, so Claude helped me create many things, like log into GitHub and then, use Vercel to deploy the app. So many things. I'm not a tech person, but then it taught me step by step to do all those things. And it was a very interesting experience. And when actually I used this technique to train the teachers, they were more, confident. They felt very good because mostly the teachers that I am working with are not very tech savvy. And for them to use an AI and just use prompting to create something on their own was a very interesting experience. And this is one part. So another part where we have actually, not me at a personal level, the team, the tech team, and myself and my colleague, we came up with one problem situation where the students are moving from regional language medium into English medium, and there they find this language transition to be a very difficult challenge actually to overcome, and the teachers are not able to provide sufficient time and space for them to adapt from regional language medium into English medium. So I mean, I have seen as a personal experience that the students find it more comfortable to open up in front of a device than with a teacher many times. More so because the teacher is coming back with the same explanation, even though the child is saying, I'm not able to understand this explanation, or the teacher is not available, or the student is not confident to ask doubts. Okay. So what we created is a simple tool backed with pedagogy that is called Bhasha Mitra. So initially when we created 2 years back, we started working. Then we used custom GPT. So it was very interesting how custom GPT could be used to train on a specific content and limit the discussions. Now Notebook LM is there, but then this use case I just want to share quickly with you people. I will choose some science topic. I have not done here on maths, but I have done it separately. So any topic when I take, so it is helping the students understand the essential vocabulary in 2 languages, including pronunciation, and then the summary of it in bilingual format, and the chapter PDF in 2 languages. This is the UI we have created, once again using prompting, and then the key points. Some of these are like, these are created using AI, but then they are vetted by experts, subject matter experts. But AI interaction is enabled in this format, like to understand, to practice, and for exam preparation. And under understand, there are like sections that the child, if they want help with understanding, and then there are concepts, simple concepts. And what we have tried to do is pre-feed the optimized prompt, so that the student is not caught in the jhanjat of creating the prompt. And then we have one second. So here we have a launch AI button, so that if the student already has a ChatGPT login, then it will take them to the custom GPT file, custom GPT window. And then here you come down and paste the prompt. So this is optimized prompt, and then they don't have to type it. And once they paste it, then AI will start interacting with the students. Now, over the 1 year, about 7,000 students have used and given feedback on all the use cases. And we are now able to prompt AI to the extent where it will adjust the ratio of the 2 languages to be used based on the student's response. Okay, so like that, this is quite interactive. And here the use case I found with custom GPT. Now there are Gemini gems and many other new tools which behave like custom GPT. Custom GPT is not that very strong currently. We are also planning to move out of it, but this will limit the interaction to this particular topic only. So that way, even in the schools, they are able to use it very conveniently, because the student is not able to ask something about Durandar movie on this platform. Okay, so since I was further experimenting on how else we can help, because this was currently the tool when we built. This is student driven, because the student, if he wants, then only he will make use of this, something like, all these MCQs and other things. 1 question at a time, for example, on the same topic. So it will go with 1 question at a time, and it will give clue and prompt the student to answer. Based on the answer, modify the next question. All these features are inbuilt in it, and it is providing very good practice to the students in bilingual mode. But I'm now trying to see how a more rigorous pedagogical structure can be built in, where it is a little more prescriptive and mandating for the student to practice, and more customized to take the student from regional language medium into English medium, or rather make it a little more generic on how a student from one language medium can go into another language medium for whatever reason. Okay, so that is how I am also trying to present here that as a pedagogue or as a teacher, you can also interact with AI tools today and give your thoughts in a very raw format, and the tools are able to generate very good structured output from the raw and apparently disconnected thoughts that you can share with the tool. For example, this N2E, initially we started as native to English and then made it into Bhashamitra. That's all nomenclature. So this tool is being created for students moving from regional language medium to English medium. Currently, the pedagogy used is noun to unknown and vocabulary, mixed language sentences, keywords in English, gradually guiding into complete English medium, etc. But I wanted to add one more pedagogical aspect here, that is the forgetting curve. Okay, that is not being integrated. How the whole framework shifts if a new dimension of pedagogy is added into it. And I had a very interesting interaction with the ChatGPT. And now the format that I am able to develop is more interesting, more, I should say, prescriptive, and it's adaptive to the students' level, etc. So all this is long list of things, and I kept interacting, saying the provide product feature specs, a UI flow for teachers and students, etc. So it was able to generate a very good output that I could actually use to create real app on that. And yeah, I also asked for wireframes, and it is able to create the wireframes. When I'm asking it to give me the complete code, it is able to give the complete code. Okay. Create a clickable prototype flow, that also it was able to create. So these are many formats in which, as a teacher also, I'm able to use it. So then just to test whether this whole thing is working, what I did is randomly, I don't know to read Odyssey. I just went to their SCRT site and copied downloaded one PDF. I didn't even know which subject and which topic it was. And I just said, help me learn this chapter. It is in Odyssey. I'm moving into Odyssey medium from English medium. I can't read Odyssey. Help me transition, use Devanagari to present Odyssey script if needed, use the ideas discussed so far, keep it interactive and one at a time. And it actually taught me Odyssey to some extent. So it started with one word at a time, and then, reinforcement through multiple interactions. Okay, well, it was not able to access the file, and then I gave image or something, and then it started teaching me, okay, which one means number, etc., etc., etc. So slowly it took me through multiple interactions, and finally at the end of half an hour of interaction based on this model, I was successfully able to kind of explain one complete concept on length in Odyssey, something like okay, straight line, teda, rekha, and whatever, okay, lambai and all these things. And it was amazing the way it took the prompting, continuous prompting, to create a fully workable model. Okay. So then another use case where I'm using AI for as a pedagogue is basically, if you look at, for example, here I'm presenting one chat with DeepSeek. Please tell me if I'm exceeding my time, okay?
No problem. Please go
No
ahead.
problem. Okay, yeah, I think. So here I am saying I want to teach linear equations to class 9 students. You can refer CBSE books from class 6 to 10 to get the context, give the content breakdown, and it has given me content breakdown. And then slowly I start interacting. How can the students see a purpose in studying about linear equations? What introduction activity should I give to ensure it So then it gave me some, aha moment and what activity I can do, what is the real life problem that I can bring about in the class, how I can engage the class for the first few minutes to set it to study linear equations. Then I slowly start interacting. What is the geometric approach? Because it gave me procedural approach to start the linear equations. I wanted to look at it in a different angle. So what is the geometric approach to introducing? And then it thought over the whole thing again and gave me a completely new perspective of how the topic can be taught or introduced. Then again, I went through and I presented my point, like I guess we missed an important aspect. There can be infinitely many lines passing through a point, but to specify a line, you need at least 2 points, etc. And then it immediately corrected and started interacting with me. And towards the end of this whole paragraph, it started telling me, you seem to be looking at the whole thing in a different angle. Can you explain what more I am missing, etc. So then I started asking, what is the pedagogy followed? Can you find the right model that aligns with this approach, etc. So it is also able to come back to me saying guided discovery is being used here, and what model of teaching is being applied here, etc., and what makes this approach exceptional, etc. So what I felt is I have interacted like this on DeepSeek and on ChatGPT, etc., on various topics of high school mathematics, high school physics, etc. And then when I'm asking it to generate a lesson plan or generated, teacher training model, etc. So the understanding that it has developed due to the interaction and the amount of research the tool is now able to come up with and provide me the answer is far more superior compared to when I just ask it to give me ideas on how to teach this topic. So, one takeaway from this is, as more of us interact with AI tools, it becomes better and more, better results are available for others and for the beginners. Okay, so that was one of the takeaways. Well, we did quite a bit of work. Maybe this one last thing I will just share with you all. Though this is once again, this is once again done with Microsoft research team. However, now, this was developed 3 years since gradually, but a lot of these features that teachers are able to generate using the regular AI tools today, wherein generate I would like to specifically coming up with lesson plans and other things is quite a common thing. One of the key tools, this HTML page also now people can actually generate just with prompting. So I just thought I will quickly show this. Something like, okay, medium and then class and then subject and so it will, sorry, I think we can actually generate the paper, generate question papers. Okay, so wherein we can give all these options, the class, subject, and multiple chapters and single chapter and all that. I will have to select something so that I can go next. Select some 3 chapters. And then it can now start giving me what should be the objectives of this knowledge level, understanding level, etc. How you would like to distribute the marks among the chapters. Some ideal distribution it can give. And then when I say further objective type of questions, short answer questions, etc. And then we can do modifications here. And then it will also be able to tell us and visually also what is the distribution skill wise and competency wise, etc. So such HTML pages also we are able to generate just through prompting. So some of these are, basic experiments using available capabilities of AI tools for the school level teaching and for the students that I and my colleagues are working on currently. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you very much, actually. Actually, you covered a lot of things. I think along with me, I think all participants may want one more session from you in future. Mainly exclusively on mathematics, maybe after 1 month or 2 months. We'll again contact you. Hope
Okay.
you accept that. And the second
Sure.
point, madam, one question actually, I also have the same question. So Cloud AI generally, if it is a free, then it will every 5 years we need to do, right? Yeah. So the first dashboard you prepared, so you need to, is it paid or free? That is the Surendranath Reddy.
Everything is free. None of them I have used paid.
But it may after some time, if the depends upon the work, it may postpone after 5 years contact like that. Okay.
Correct.
So
Currently,
till,
all free versions only I have used.
yeah. Okay. Right. And also, I think at the end you mentioned that HTML files you are creating, interesting. And I think output also can be taken and connected to some Google Sheets and other thing. Maybe output.
Yes. Even with prompting, it can share the logins, usage data to develop a dashboard. It can create the code and which we can put it in, GitHub, and then, we are able to do all those things.
Yes. Okay. So participants, are there any questions? Surendranath Reddy, first can you ask something? You have some questions.
Sir, your voice is little bit low.
Oh, low. Okay.
Yeah, little bit low.
Okay. Surendranath Reddy, sir, do you have any?
Yeah. Surendranath Reddy, sir.
No, I just want to, I thought Maishala, whatever she had prompt, basically I want to say that she has done excellent job. And while listening to itself, I have generated same web page using DeepSeek itself and as well as GLM itself. Just to say that they are completely free. You can, most of the tasks actually can be done. They're equally competent to the paid models. So, ma'am, you can try those things in DeepSeek or GLM, which will be more beneficial for everyone actually.
Yes.
And I have shared one link there. You can check.
Yeah, I will check. Yeah.
It almost recreates. So just to say that, one can use free and open source softwares.
Correct. Okay.
It will be, there is no limit at all. Yeah. And
so I would like to actually seek suggestions and collaboration from people out there on how we can, make this, it's a serious problem actually at the high school level, this language transition. I have even met people across states, whether Punjab, Odisha, or Uttar Pradesh and all, and everyone is in need of this kind of tool at various levels, especially at the school level, because most of the government schools are like without much preparation, they are suddenly being converted into English medium schools. Take it in AP, Telangana, Karnataka, in Tamil Nadu, everywhere. The only scaffolding that is being provided is a bilingual textbook. It is not bilingual. It is like one page in Tamil and one page in English. It is like that. And we are expecting students to read in both the language, comprehend the subject. So it is like just, it's more than what we can actually expect.
Yes, 100%.
So anybody who would like to take this up as a serious project can collaborate with us, because we have access to the students, which we can reach to them. But we are doing it in our own limited way, and collaborations are very much welcome.
Thank you very much even for this opportunity.
Yeah.
And in fact, you also mentioned you also tried GEM and all, right?
Yes.
Very good. Very nice to
Yeah,
see.
we have done that. Yeah.
Explored all of them. Yeah.
Great.
Are there any questions, participants? Questions or comments?
One more observation I have made is that when the AI tools are not yet there in giving the right answers when asked, like what is the correct pedagogical tool that can be used, pedagogical model that can be used to teach this concept, etc. It is not yet there. That is my observation.
Mhm. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rudraksha, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. Any participant, any question? Okay. So thank you, Chitkala man, again sharing a really great hands-on experience about school education. It is a really great thanks. And I would, yeah, Prashant sir.
Yeah, just before you introducing a new speaker,
Mm.
uh, uh, some of them are asked means raise this question of whether we can use the AI in research. So this is the article which I have said just recently.
Mm.
You can go through it, and in this article, OpenAI is citing 357 times. So all sort of things is information is given, and how to use AI in research and all sort of things is given there. So
Yeah, thank
you
you.
may read in detail.
Okay, okay, Prashant sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I would like to invite our next speaker, Chaitanya, Mr. Chaitanya, to share their experience on AI tool. Chaitanya is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over to you, Chaitanya.
Yeah, thank you very much, Francis sir. Good evening, everyone. I am Chaitanya Sheth. I'm mostly today I'll be talking about some of my experiences of from the takeaways of what Professor Surendranath Reddy taught last time. I have posted the link of the first session, his session, in the chat box. You can go through it, or even you can search AI Enhanced Mathematician by Karilif. If you search that on YouTube, you will find that episode on YouTube. Sir covered several topics in the last talk. I tried some of those, and I'll start with my first of all. I'll start with my personal web page that I am trying to build right now with sir suggested. Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Just a moment.
Mm.
Uh, mm, yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have not yet completed the making of the website, but last time sir was talking about this Z.ai, GLM 5.0 and Z.ai, this tool. So using, taking help of this, I created a website,
Mm.
and this is how it looks like. So I used my CV, and using that CV, I made this. So this shows my basic details: PhD mathematics scholar, UGC JRF, my affiliation, guide names. This also gives an option to download a CV, about me, and then read more about me. That actually just expands this paragraph. Yeah, here it is. Then this talks about my research. This is a bug that I am trying to fix right now. So it just opens some blank pages. I have to go back here. So it talks about my research. Then it also talks about my dissertation, MSc thesis. There is also a link to download MSc thesis as well. Then it talks about summer programs and internship, whatever I have done till now. It mentions the OFCMs and MTTS and other programs. I have done some internships. The reports are also visible here. Workshops, my achievements, everything that a personal web page should have. It is not just presented like as a list, but it is presented in a very nice way. So this is basically like my expanded CV, but in very nice and detailed form. Everything can be, it is also sorted year by year. I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, yes, it is visible. Yeah, yeah. We are enjoying your.
Okay. And here are the contact details. This also perfectly it has shown. So I wanted to build my personal web page, but learning Google Sites itself was a little getting a little time taking for me. And I haven't studied that much of an HTML that I can create a nice website for me. So using that AI and some other debugging, etc., I created this personal website. This is my first feedback on that. Then I extensively used this notebook LM, and I was reading a research paper that was related to my field. It was like study of a fluid flow stretching across a sheet. So I uploaded the paper here, and then it summarized definitely. Then there are a couple of videos also it produced. It takes around 3 to 5 minutes, but it produced very nice videos. And welcome. Today, using some nice visualizations, etc. Then
Infographics.
yeah, infographic is there. So this infographic was not up to the mark what I was expecting. Like it was supposed to be a stretching sheet, but it misinterpreted it as a pipe. So this is what I got. Even after several iterations, it was moving around similar things only. So what I have noticed is that topics which are like very new in research, in those cases, infographics are not very good. But if there are some old topics, like I'll show one here, infographic, yeah. So I uploaded 4 differential equation books, and then I asked it to create an infographic. So here it has created a very nice and factually correct infographic, in fact, that advanced topics in differential equations. So especially what MSc students study, that Frobenius method, power series solutions, special functions, existence uniqueness theory, phase plane analysis, PDEs, separation of variables, Laplace transforms, etc. So what I came to know, what I have understood so far is that in case of modern research, Google Notebook LM might not be that great, but when it comes to
Chaitanya,
standard, yeah,
Chaitanya, sorry.
sir.
Show your earlier one. So when you have some problem, usually you try to explain this topic and try to generate a prompt, because a prompt matters a lot. So
Okay.
whatever you want to prepare this, that
Mhm.
model, that idea you write in a prompt, okay,
Mhm.
and ask to generate a prompt having those details. It will
Mhm.
give you a prompt, and based on that prompt, try to generate your infographics. Because
Okay.
most of the time we may not able to write a clear prompt what we are actually expecting. So your
Mhm.
idea can be generated a good prompt using either a DeepSeek or a Gemini. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope while creating this infographic, you might have used your own ideas as a prompt.
Yeah.
So before coming here, you try to generate the prompt
Mhm.
with your ideas. Then you give that prompt to infographic. Mostly you will get the infographic which you required.
Okay. So I will check that out as well. And maybe by next session, I will give you some feedback.
Maybe you can share this what you have. You can you see the prompt there from there? You might be
I
having
I
a
actually,
for that
yeah,
infographic. While creating infographic, you just used drop. I mean, basic one by just clicking
yeah,
that, or you have given
yeah,
a
yeah.
prompt there.
I just did this, and
There you try to give a prompt proper way. At that
hmm,
time, it will create.
okay,
So you say, for example, you go to DeepSeek and try to generate the prompt with your ideas. You say that
okay,
I need to create a infographics prompt from Notebook LM, and these
hmm,
are my ideas. Try to give the prompt,
okay,
which exactly will it will capture my ideas. Then it will
hmm,
try to give you a prompt official that you try to give it here.
Hmm.
okay. Yeah, so I'll try that out, and we'll let you know very soon how this goes for me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inputs. Thank you. So I will check that out and will inform you how it goes for
Hmm.
me.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, for differential equations, what I tried here, it has worked very nicely.
Hmm.
And in fact, there is this oh, sorry, I generated one mind map as well. Yeah.
Hmm.
And in mind map, it again very nicely divided things into topics. That if we have second and higher order linear differential equations, in that it created two cases. The simplest one, homogeneous constant coefficient. Then we have this characteristic equation. In that characteristic equation, there are these cases, etc. Those things are covered very nicely. And applications, in applications, they again talked about this growth rate, logistic equation, etc. And let me go back.
Surajnath, sir, how
Mhm.
to type entire thing at a time? So by expanding it, is it possible?
Which one, sir?
So the he showed na when all branches, for example, I list all the branches.
This one.
Collapse.
So I'll open everything.
Huh.
Then I want a printout of that.
Huh.
How do that?
So there is a plus and minus sign is there, na, sir?
Uh-huh.
Here below.
Okay.
So if we expand and then download, then all the expanded topics will come.
You can expand and you can collapse with that button itself.
Hmm.
Mm. So I expanded all four and
Hmm.
then clicked on download. So then it gave me
Hmm.
this big one.
Okay. But if you expand everything, then it may be very, very big, right?
Yeah, it might not be very readable.
Hmm. Because it will become very small font, maybe, right?
Yeah, so if let us say we expand all of this.
You can click here. There is a button here. You can see here.
Hmm.
There is a plus minus button, right? Zoom
Oh,
here, below,
yeah.
below, right below,
Below.
right.
Yeah,
Ha, ha.
Hmm.
Then you come up. Just
up.
up. No. Sorry. Just above the plus symbol.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Ha. That one.
okay.
That
Yeah,
gives
that
all
will
expand all
expand all
collapse.
nodes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so this one, then it downloaded, but
Hmm.
the quality is now very not that great. If we still
Uh,
it is PNG, so if we zoom it, the quality gets maintained,
hmm.
but
Is there a
it
chance
might
that
not work very well in mobile.
right, correct. Is there a chance that we will some other type of file and we can put in the slides and other places?
Actually, you can use this again Gemini to
Hmm.
create this mind map.
Hmm.
You can download this as an image, and there are readily available prompts
Hmm.
that can be created
Yeah.
just like a. This is a basic mind map,
Hmm.
so you can create a better mind map
Hmm.
just by downloading from here and taking the help of Gemini itself.
Okay.
Mm.
Because it is very useful as a summary once some
Yes.
topic is completed.
Yes.
Sometimes in the beginning also, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
You can use GLM to have a web interactive one,
Hmm.
which is also good.
Hmm.
With the help of just that image, it can create a web page where you can have interactive one.
Okay. That's yeah, okay.
Yes,
Notebook
then
LM is giving the infographics and other things. So we can GLM, we can give a infographic and ask to create a website.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is one more, that this flashcards. I asked it to create slides. Create slides that are suitable for MSc first year level students. So this is what it has generated. Just now during the session, I asked to generate. So even I haven't checked what it shows. So it has, but it has given some very nice presentation. By doing some minor changes, we can present it directly. So this might not be a very good one, but qualitative analysis, this is the very important part in case of differential equations. And so this is what it gave me in presentation. Using this, we can also revise the presentation, whatever we want changes, etc. So, and maybe, yeah, we can also download it as a PowerPoint, and then we can edit it locally, and whatever we want to do, we can do. Yeah. So just give me a moment. I have one last thing to share, but just a moment. Where is it?
If possible, please upload in the Google Classroom. There is a Google Sheet.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, this is one last thing that what sir showed, and apart from that, I did some more some trial and error. I will talk about this in detail maybe some other time, but this is a good point to introduce. I created a website using the help of Claude, ChatGPT, and GLM. I used three of them. Like one gave me something, then I asked other one to be a reviewer and improve it. Asked third one to debug it, and etc. By doing that, this I made a visualization website for Volterra prey-predator model. Volterra prey-predator equations is a system of two ordinary differential equations. It is the nonlinear system. The equations are given by this: dx by dt is alpha x minus beta xy, dy by dt is delta xy minus gamma y. So this is the topic covered at our university in third year BSc differential equations course. Students find it very, very difficult to visualize the problems. So what I did was I tried to make a simulator. How, as we change the values of alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and the initial values, then how it will change. So what the problem is, that if there is a forest with rabbits and foxes, rabbits can breed freely. Foxes are surviving only by eating rabbits. There is an infinite supply of grass. Foxes are also very healthy, etc. In that case, there are some 6, 7 assumptions. I have only taken brief introduction here. Then how will the growth of rabbits, that is prey, and how will the growth of predators will look like? Let us say initially the growth is 1 unit per unit of time for prey. And if the growth increases, prey growth increases, so that will result in the increase in predators. But now there are more predators, so there is less food. So that shows this decrease in rabbit population. Now, since rabbit population decreases, fox population also decreases. Fox population decreases, that results in increase in rabbit population, and that cycle goes on and on and on. That is what is here we are visualizing by changing different parameters, how it will look like. This is the changing initial conditions. So if you can see at certain point of time, it is moving more and more towards the equilibrium.
Hmm.
Uh, Now this is going away from the equilibrium, how
Correct.
this changes, etc. And then there are many more extensions. This is a very non-realistic model, but there are only two kinds of animals are there. Animals' hunger is endless, etc. So these are very, very unrealistic assumptions. So if we add some realistic assumptions, then there are many, many more different types of prey-predator models. So in each case, this visualization is done, and there are other extensions possible. So those extensions are listed here.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. So I even presented this to the head of our department. He was very happy with this.
Yeah, yeah.
This
In
can
fact,
actually,
one can explain limit cycles and other things very easily through this.
yeah. So I have observed many times that in case of this qualitative analysis of differential equations, where it comes where they don't have to solve the differential equations exactly, that is where students get lost.
Hmm.
So such things can help them a lot.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's all from my side. If there are
Wonderful.
any questions, then
So
please.
today the thing is that all speakers can give one more talk actually. Okay, good. We'll see. Yeah.
Mm.
So thank you, Chaitanya. So we will like to invite our next speaker, Dr. Gopal Kumar Gupta. He will
Very good
share.
evening.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to you, sir, and over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very good evening to all of you. I am Dr. Gopal Kumar Gupta, working in Symbiosis University. From the last session, which Professor Reddy sir has taken, from there I have motivated to use the AI tools.
Mhm.
Before earlier, I was not basically we are thinking that it is unethical in purpose of research, basically. But
Mm.
what I experienced uh, for research purpose,
Mm.
AI cannot replace the researcher. AI can replace teachers, might be for higher engineering colleges.
Yes.
Because I will show some experimental support for this statement. Uh, a researcher can think, especially in mathematics, we are thinking logical. That
Mm.
logics are our own copyright that cannot be replaced by any AI tools. I have done some work. I'm sharing post disabled attendees screen sharing. Kindly allow me to share
Yeah, yeah.
my.
Actually, we made you later again. Mm. Yeah, again I made.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, now you can share.
Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, that is good. So first of all, I think my cloud is sharing right now.
Mm.
Uh,
Yes, yes,
is it?
yes. Yeah, visible. Yeah.
So I have published my paper in
Mm.
some of the journals.
Mm.
For that paper, basically what we do in research, that we generate the hypothetical model. Basically, my research is in queuing theory, that we generate the hypothetical models or little bit some relatable to application based model.
Mm.
For that verification purpose, we go to the particular cases and verifying with the earlier results. That is our verification purpose. Or we can generate uh, uh, the results using simulation analysis. But analytical results we are providing only. That analytical calculation, none AI has been replaced right now. Whatever be the latter, that I cannot guess. But the analytical, the differential equations, or whatever with the model we have generated, that cannot be replaced with some AI. I have used simulation analysis for my published paper, and I got the fantastic result that whatever with the graph is there published in my research paper. So that graph exactly can be drawn by the simulation analysis for giving the same conditions. Here I am showing some results. So another, what's this one? One more thing I would like to add, that AI can predict where the possible applications for that. Uh, Means whatever I have done in research, I was oriented in a particular direction, particular research oriented direction. But what are the next application can be, that particular model can predict using Claude I have generated. However, Claude gives the very unrealistic results, basically on the basis of their thinking only. They are providing, the Claude is providing. So on, let me show the curves. Sorry. Here I have given the particular topic which I have published earlier, that give the simulation analysis and give the coding for that simulation, so that we can edit for if there is any bug or for further any paper. So I have used AI as a tool, uh, as a collaborator, not as a collaborator, but as a tool which I cannot do as a mathematics students. Just like for computer science student, simulation is very easy for them, but I cannot do until unless I give my full effort. So for that purpose, I have given my ideas to that particular subject, uh, give the prompt to draw a simulation analysis, and they have completely given the simulation part. Even here I am showing, do a simulation for the given structure. Here it has been given that for my particular model, these are the parameters set 1, set 2, set 3. These are the effect of n, like I have computed some based on number of buffers. I have computed uh, particular structure, some effect of another parameter a. These graphs are similar to the my published paper. TCS optimizers are also. So So, completely dependency on the AI will not give the assured results. One more thing, using Claude only. Claude basically, what I think it generates its thinking model is very high. Its thinking model is very accurate, but the surfing power means whatever the paper published, that published paper it cannot fetch accurately. Means if someone is published in 1992, but in Claude he will say that it is published in 1994, something like that. So for that purpose, at initial level, I using what two tools, perplexity basically is an AI tool which basically grabs the web pages. Means they collect the data from websites and whatever be the published paper, and gives the accurate reference, or we can say the accurate citation. So but their thinking power is not so much high as much as the cloud have. So for that purpose, I am basically generating my particular model with simulation model with cloud, and if some references I need, then I go to the consensus for verification purpose. But later on YouTube I have seen that we can connect the thinking model with web designer, with web page. Where we can do that, basically in setting, cloud setting, we go to the connector part, that is the connector, and from there we can browse connectors, just like uh, if we are thinking about the Google Chrome, then there are so much Google Chrome extension. So just like that, Cloud or any AI have some connectors. From browsing these connectors, we can see various type of connectors are there. Even Gmail. Earlier, Professor Reddy sir all told that he can he has generated some AI tool that will serve as a my agent कि mail भी कर देगा. I mean that will send the mail to individual persons if I am telling that particular command. That also can be done, and even I have tried that one, but I need to give the access for Gmail. So here the connectors are basically uh, uh, explore the capability of the cloud. I have used the Claude because of here I have find the connector that consensus, because previously I am using particular verifying that consensus verifying each Claude generated references using consensus individually. But later on I have seen that we can add this one. However, I have already added this one, so we can add, and then using command prompt we can go and search. Then references will be every references citation will be there as it is published. So one thing I have tried, connector one, that is consensus. For another purpose, I am giving here two topics, basically for research purpose and for CV. If I am applying, I have tried just with AI. If I am applying somewhere some faculty positions, for that we have here again an Google, as connector, as an AI connector, that AP5 APIFY AP5. This connector will basically connect with only the cloud desktop version only. So I have connected somewhere. uh, so it will generate it will basically gives the output that these are the vacancy. And if I have already given the access, means if I have already connected the Gmail version of Gmail to this connector, then that particular uh, that particular clouds will generate the particular vacancies, and that particular vacancy the mo- uh, in that particular vacancy they fetch the email ID, and he can draft cloud can draft the email. Here I have generated today only. Even I have prepared that video. May I show that video, sir?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Without
Yeah.
yeah. So
We are unable to see. You are showing?
what's
Okay.
this? Yeah, yeah. That is.
You are in the same page, WhatsApp page. Now it is.
Yes, it is visible.
No, now it is now gone actually. You are not sharing, right, this change.
Let me share.
Mm.
Yes, I am sharing right now.
Just now only it is unshared. Yeah, now it is shared. Yeah, video is visible.
Yeah. Yes. So today I have tried without any audio. It is the video. I think it is in full screen right now.
Yeah, actually you are again in the Cloud AI website. Now you are in AP5, connectors AP5. Yeah.
Basically I am playing on YouTube. So here I have connected AP5 and installing on
Installing,
my
correct. Yeah.
system. Installing a little bit. They need some API token. From AP5 site, we can generate that API token, and here we need to provide that API token.
Okay.
And later on, after installation, it's total 4.5 minutes video, 5 minutes video. After installing, by enabling somewhere, I got the mistake at that time, but later on it was fixed, and later on I have uploaded here my CV. Not uploaded because it is it will take I have basically pasted my content of the CV, and I have given the command suggest company and position on the basis of my CV. So he has generated some sorts of institution name, and later on I have again their connected Gmail also with the same email ID, whichever I am using, the Cloud Gmail and AP5. Even I have skipped these videos with some first. Yes. So basically this has been suggested, and here my profile has been created on the basis of my given content of the CV. And also they have bugged that there are something written wrong that any AI chat GPT can give. And again I have given command prompt, can you rewrite my CV in latex in some impressive form, and can you attach in the draft mail my CV. So as already we have connected with the Gmail and given access, obviously I need to give the acceptance of their terms and conditions. So at that moment I have given there, and he has completed my CV in a very nice way. And yes, this one here they have drafted in my mail, even they have not taken any acceptance or any consent from my side. They have drafted that mail in the draft version. And again here on the cloud he is asking about the which mail ID. After confirming the mail ID, we can personally send, manually we can send. So that is interesting, as Professor Reddy sir has motivated in previous session that he can generate more mail ID also. Yeah, in cloud they have some. So that's all.
Yeah. In the last sessions are told with respect to twin mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here these are the basically 2-3 mails they have adopted, and even mail ID also associated at the same moment of time. That is 3:51 p.m., 3:54 p.m. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
So basically we are using the cloud but for which purpose we are using, that must be aware. And by final conclusion is that if some AI tools are mainly focused on thinking purpose, some AI tool like Gemini, if we are drawing some images, so Gemini will be the best version. Whatever maybe the GLM or maybe other AI tools also there. But what I think for my research purpose, if I am giving him prompt that generate particular for my this parameter or these things of parameters, these things of model, so Gemini gives me the best result of the AI picture for that particular model. However, Cloud not generating any picture like that. Consensus again not given any picture, but consensus gives the data, means surfing all the website data, and they give the accurate result, whatever present in the website. So for research purpose, basically I'm using Cloud and consensus, combined with consensus, and again verification must be ensured before going to any conclusion. So final conclusion is that some person told that whether a teacher are safe or not in this particular area. What my comment is that if we are, if we are doing in some thinking ability, if you are checking about some thinking ability, then obviously human have their own copyright, and their mind means God gifted copyright. So he cannot control any thinking, but Cloud have certain limitation that he can think up to certain limit, so Cloud will not, AI will not spoil the thinking ability of any person. But yeah, for schooling purpose, or for not for schooling purpose, but for higher mathematics or higher college teaching, that might be replaced by some AI tools, that any AI can teach anything in different way. But yeah, obviously again thinking ability will be there, so that cannot replace. That's all from my side. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Gopal sir. Uh, anyone have any question? We can take fastly. If anyone have any question regarding this.
Maybe we can have a other session on cloud itself, because we are not completely discussed about cloud. And
Yes,
Gopal
sir.
provided so many connectors and other things. So it is better to have a proper discussion on that, so that I'll get benefited in future.
But it can be encouraged only if it is free and
Free of
it,
cost, yes.
what I observe is even I tried a paid plan. Even for generating text, it says you have reached the limit.
Limit, yes.
So, and for your kind information to all the people, Claude and all other paid things are actually for generating like coding, extensive coding. For basic things, whatever we are doing, there are several free tools are available. One can use it because whatever people have said here, I have already tried here with all the things with free only. People may be thinking that if we use Claude, then research results we get it good. Claude is not for research ideas. Their purpose is completely different. I mean, they can develop the apps, webs with fraction of things. But for example, research mathematics, logical reasoning and all, DeepSeek outperforms anyone. Many people know that. And you can use even for simulation, Python, coding, all those
Yes.
things. There are several free tools are available. First, try those things. If it requires, then only pay for subscription because uh, those subscription plans are not meant for what we are using it. So that is only my suggestion. Don't tempt and buy
No, you
Claude
are
or
correct.
something because I just to check the things. I one of my friend I used 7 or 10 days Claude and I uninstalled that even though it is paid version. Because even if you search for a document, after some time it says that now you wait for 3 hours uh, after
5 hours.
paying it.
5
That
hours.
is nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Right.
not saying anyone, whoever of course can pay it and use it, you continue it. But whoever new and thinking, tempting to buy, stay for some time and use some free tools. And still, if you don't find, you can go for it.
Yeah. Right.
Sir, Professor Reddy, sir, I have a question from
Yeah.
you. Actually, from last session, I wanted to know that how you have managed that mail drafting, from which AI you have
So that is
converted
basically
that.
by TwinMind. There is a actually
Oh,
TwinMind Max plan is there. Uh,
oh,
I have got that free for 1 year free. I think some through some referrals.
oh,
So that is that's why I usually don't suggest. I got it free, so I am using it. If
okay,
somebody want and very heavy using, then they can try for. It is called TwinMind Max.
okay. Yes. That question was in my mind, that how is this possible? How is this possible? That I have tried myself. That let us do, let us do.
Great,
So
great,
that
great.
was the motivation.
Yeah,
Thank
so we'll try to conclude actually today, and thank you very much for all the speakers. Wonderful session today, and we all try to help actually Chitkala ma'am also. She is doing wonderful efforts. We'll all try to contribute something to her projects and all, so that the school children get benefit. Yeah, so there
Anna,
are
sorry to interrupt.
yeah,
Just I take only 2 minutes.
yeah, please, please.
Actually, we are here to, as I am very much impressed with Chaitanya
Mm,
because he really tried, and some other people also tried.
mm,
Because this is available on YouTube also.
mm,
Let me share my screen. I don't want to
mm,
say anything, just show you.
mm.
Uh, can you see my screen?
Not visible right now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no, we can see.
visible,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, so as I said, we want to that volcano problem.
Mm,
Everybody might be knowing. It is Kumaresan sir's book. You will find every real sequence as a monotone subsequence.
mm,
Okay,
mm,
so I just given a prompt. How I started. It is simply from here.
mm,
I use DeepSeek and GLM and Notebook LM. Only three I use to understand everything, anything.
mm,
Just show you here how I did. This is the one.
mm,
You can see here. I want to create a visualization idea of volcano and buildings of different heights for understanding every sequence, real sequence as a monotone subsequence. The idea is there will be infinite buildings of different heights. People prefer to choose the building and so on and so on. I have written.
mm,
There is nothing, no spelling, no grammar, nothing. Can you
mhm,
create a HTML code
mm,
for visualization with animations?
mm,
Where I asked in DeepSeek.
mm,
It has a, as I said, see this DeepSeek, this deep thought, it is very, very useful. Deep think. If you
mm,
enable that, you will see the difference. It will 76 seconds it took. It
mm,
has explained how interpretation
mm,
at also so it has everything, animation, explained everything. If you read this, you will understand how it is taking the follow. Okay.
mm, mm,
Then what it has created, you can see that it has created this one, and I will show you from here itself.
mm,
This is the volcano, and these are the some of the buildings, and it has connected with yellow one. Yellow buildings are chosen for correct buildings. Okay.
mm, mm,
Whereas this dark one, gray out, those buildings are not suitable to see the volcano.
mm,
Okay. You
mm,
can change the buildings.
mm.
Okay. If you just click here, I hope you can see the
Yes, yes, yes. We
animations.
are able to see. Yes, yes.
Ha. And you can, it is given as 15 buildings. You can increase the buildings also. There are
Mm,
several things you can see. Blocked view in line of sight visible.
mm,
This is just in a fraction of, I think, minute it has informed, created.
mm,
And here also, now this is GLM,
mm,
where it outperforms, as I said, every time. It takes little time.
mm.
I hope you can see this, right?
Right, right. We can see. Yes.
So now you see that this you can publish if you want. You can publish it.
Mm,
Uh, if ma'am is there, I think she can appreciate this. You can share it with anyone.
mm.
It will open like a new website.
Oh, publish means that one only.
Yes, you can share it with anyone. It is just like you have published a website and you can share it with anyone. Uh, it just deploys. The reason I take only 2 minutes because you can do several things. See now, uh, I think 2-3 years back it was very difficult to explain this result on a board. Now you can see that which things can be selected, which things cannot be selected. It is given height. Okay, you can have animated proof. It will try to animate the proof. Now you can see that. Can you see these things? It is
Yes,
showing
we can
on the
see. We can see.
screen.
Colors also changing.
Colors also changed. Okay. Um,
And the
Here
sequence
98
also
and
changing.
95.
Yeah.
And it is working. This is the sequence. Okay. And the analogy, the proof, you can click on this proof and formal statement. Everything is as done by this one. You can have buildings. You can increase the more number of buildings. Okay. Suppose 30 buildings. Then you can see how it is working. Here you have a sequence, right? Blocked can see volcano. Okay. Who can see the volcano? And you can simply animate the proof and it will start creating these things. Okay. So you can understand things now in easy way. You don't need to purchase or heavily use for things. A simple analogy will work. You can always create a new sequence. The DeepSeek has created with a simple one in quick time, whereas this GLM, which outperforms actually, has done better way. You can just explore. I'm not even seen this. I just opened in front of you. And the last one is a notebook LM. That same prompt, what I did here is I just copied here. This is my copied text, what I pasted in DeepSeek. Okay. With that DeepSeek, just one I pasted here. And then I converted that one without any prompt, the basic prompt which Chaitanya is trying to show that. Okay. So it has created automatic peak 1, peak 2, peak 3. You can try and you can pick this and you can see that these buildings cannot be seen and so on. Then what I did is I went to Gemini and that same prompt I have given here. I just said that
So one
I
question
want.
before, sorry, one question. So the prompt which you given in DeepSeek, same prompt you given in the Notebook LM also.
Notebook LM, this one,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
And then in Notebook LM, I just infographics by default version I created and it has shown me that one. But I am not satisfied. So what I went to Gemini, or you can ask in DeepSeek also. I asked, can you give me a prompt for Notebook LM to create this? Then it has given me a prompt in basic way. You see here, act an expert mathematics educator who excels at making abstract real analysis. So everything it writes. This usually we don't write. Okay. So I have taken this prompt and I back to Notebook LM. There infographics, I went here and I pasted that prompt here. Then I click the generator. Now it has generated. Now you see this is the difference.
Yeah.
The a normal one and a proper prompt one. Now you see there are infinite buildings are here. Okay, and there is a volcano here for an decreasing sequence and for an increasing sequence. How it matters, you can see this. Okay, for an infinite peaks, how it is, and for a finite, how we are getting this one. So one can see visualize many things, and what matters is the prompt, like how we may not able to generate prompt on our own. We can take again the AI to have a proper prompt with your ideas. A visual proof that every infinite sequence contains at least one monotone subsequence. That is what I think can do many times. But within fraction of seconds while observing, I did this one. So Chaitanya, I think you can see the difference between a normal infographics and an infographics with a proper prompt. There is a lot of difference. Just either you see this one and the other one. The other one is very simple. This is very completely explained it. Whereas the first one is a basic simple one because what I have typed it with that it has created. Okay. Of course, it has a meaning, everything. But if you want more, it can be done. but you need to give a proper prompting. So all the viewers who are here, I appreciate at least 10 people are here. What you do is you try. Don't just listen and leave it. For you, I can leave it a comment. Maybe, for example, let me. Yeah. So I suggest people, because Satyanarayan sir and we actually thought of, our Kumresan sir, that you should practice the prompts here itself. So because of time and all things, somehow it's okay. You can do it. I just show you in 1 minute. Let's try everyone how you can use DeepSeek for say understanding mathematics. For example, real analysis. This can be a 30-minute hands-on session. For example, you can first try to explore what is this deep think. That means you go to deep seek, okay, deep seek, and without enabling this, you ask something, and with enabling this, you ask the same thing, and you see the difference. That you should understand what is the meaning of this deep think and search. This search is useful because it will try to give you the citations, just like Perplexity will give. So both you disable and try something, and you enable one and try the same thing, and enable both, you try the same thing. This should be your understanding how DeepSeek works differently. Then come back here. You we have given you take any prompt, okay, designing an intuitive lesson plan. Epsilon delta continuity, everybody have a problem. You can see the prompt here. So before trying this prompt, usually you try first time, every time you have to try on your own. What is your idea? Then how results are coming, and how a prompt can change. You can look like this, and you can try to see this one, how the difference will be there. Then another use case is step-by-step proofs and conceptual reasoning, because we don't want anything, proofs should be given directly. For that, I have taken the example for Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem. You can see that act as a university level professor and so on. So my sincere request is, you don't take prompt from directly from something. You try on your own how you want to project AI should think like. Then you take a professional prompt, or you take the AI help again to reprompt proper way that whatever your ideas, and then you try again. Okay. So my sincere request to at least try DeepSeek for 30 minutes. I have given some different use cases. Even as I said, a Python visualization can be done from DeepSeek itself. Okay. Then these are the tips, some of the things I have given. I don't want to share it here, but still, if somebody try and ask, we have a WhatsApp group and YouTube channel and everywhere. We will try to help you. Okay. But you should try, don't see it and leave it. These are all the examples. That ma'am has shared that using Claude. That also we have in a minute of time we have prepared just with the help of this one. There may be some errors and all. You can generate the ideas and you will see that it has come here. Okay. Even this has a DeepSeek GLM has also prepared. So several things, whatever all the people have tried today, I was sitting here and trying on my laptop. It was very nice sessions. I hope no problem, even if people 10, 15 people are there. Slowly, that means these people are really interested to learn. We know we don't want 1,000 people just to attend and think. But slowly, people, if they try to see and get something benefit, they may join later. Whoever are here, I sincerely request, have a plan, prepare according to that plan, and execute. If you have doubts and all, next time you can ask. Okay,
Yeah.
this is from my side.
Yeah. Not only that, see, if you are interested, please let us know. We will meet in between also. Have
Yeah.
a one Google Meet we can meet. We
Yes.
will discuss. So, and also sincere request is that please try to put in the Google Classroom. I opened one Google Classroom. So if you're all together do, then entire analysis course will be completed within one session, right? Yeah. So at least we can collect all of them in the Google Classroom. Different ideas. See, this volcano thing, all of us may not get idea. So different people have different ideas. We are all together do. we can utilize each one's resources. Thank you very much. So
Yes,
this
maybe we can
already.
get a best way of proving that result with only visualizations.
Yeah.
There may be some better idea than Volcano we can explore.
Yes, sure. So I also request Surendra, can you play some of them in the Google Classroom? Few of them.
Tomorrow I'll do, sir. I'll put
Yeah.
all my prompts.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Chaitanya and you and ma'am, if possible, Chitkala.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much. Because time is up, so almost 2 hours we are. So it is better now stop. We'll further discuss later. So, but
Thank you all.
anybody want to say something? Want to say some comments or something? Please go ahead. Okay, so then
We'll have this analogy, like whatever discussed today. By next time, somebody should able to hands-on and explain that. Maybe we'll restrict to 2-3 people and let them practice. At least 15 to 20 minutes. We'll give time to practice in between.
Yeah.
So maybe sir suggested 2 people we will take. Next time 2 people we will only focus with 2 people. And in these 2 sessions, whatever tools they have covered can be demonstrated by someone, and parallelly they will also practice.
Yeah.
So just they will type a prompt and they will see, they will explore, they will ask doubts. So that people will learn. At least they will try to learn DeepSeek, Gemini, Notebook LM, if not GLM. GLM may be heavy, people think. Okay, but it is very powerful. People are not realizing. And then we'll come slowly. We will discuss most of the time free or freemium.
Yeah.
There are free options.
Yes.
Okay. For example, Gemini has a very good free option. So we can always suggest someone to go with Gemini. And for your kind information, from last 3 days, they have an update where you can download things in Word format, PPT, PDF. So Gemini has done excellent. You don't need to copy and paste it. Everything now they will give in a ready-made downloadable format. So once again, thanks to today's Chitkala ma'am. She is the first one, I think, replied in Facebook. You can bring many people on board. Even I have learned several things in today's also. We are here to learn. Nobody is expert. Nobody is good at everything.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So we'll stop today's session. Thank you very much to all of you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I am also thankful to other people. So for example, Jyoti, she is the person for the live stream, and
Yes.
Pran for taking up today's session. Yeah. So, yeah. So thank to all of